Beautiful Taurians, it's Kim Enchantress here from Sydney, Australia. Hope you guys are well. Here to do your Lionsgate Portal reading for today, the 8th of the 8th, 2024, depending where you are in the world. Now, the Lionsgate Portal, Taurus, is the moment where the sun is in Leo, and it is in alignment with Orion's belt, the star Sirius, and the Earth. And this happens when the star Sirius rises into the sky and it becomes visible again, and this is due to the sun's yearly passing of the star. Now, the Lionsgate portal technically runs for 2 weeks, so from the end of July to mid-August, but you'll feel the pinnacle of it, the peak of it, on the 8th of the 8th. Now, a lot of people refer to it as the Lionsgate portal, but it's also known as the Galactic New Year to others. Now, what happens with the beautiful star Sirius rises in the sky? It brings wealth, abundance, fame, and fortune. So this beautiful alignment is auspicious, and it means it's an excellent time for manifestation. So definitely you've got to be careful what you're wishing or what energies you're putting out there, because it will come back tenfold. Now, the breath of the Lionsgate portal is considered very spiritual. Okay, it's extremely powerful and the most powerful combination. And, you know, this date does see that the sun is at the halfway point of Leo, which is the season associated with courage, strength, being bold, and having that confidence. And, of course, the sun is also the ruler of Leo. So everything's going to align beautifully, physically and spiritually for you. Now, it's also about the Egyptians, who viewed this Lionsgate portal as the bringer of abundance and new situations, new people. So you may consider it's a time to break free from toxic energies, habits, anything that's preventing you from becoming your best self. So what I've done, I've chosen 3 spiritual cards, and the first one being the tree. Now, the tree represents your state of health. It represents people who are karmic in your life. It could be situations that are karmic. It could be your spiritual life as a whole. It does represent tribes, Druids, Aboriginals, Native American Indians, shamanism, any spiritual path that's to do with nature. Now, you've got 2 cards that have fallen out from the Egyptian deck. And we have God, which is the man card in Lenormand, and the scroll, which is the letter card. So the God, the Ace of Hearts, is very powerful. Okay, it symbolizes new beginnings in love and emotional fulfillment. It represents deep connections, a harmonious life, and unconditional love. And when this card comes out, it's signifying opportunities for abundance and prosperity in both your personal and professional life. And, if you're connected to this card in any way, it characterizes compassion, creativity, intuition. And if you've been through some turmoil, you have the ability to bounce back from those challenges here, Taurus. Now, the scroll is the letter in the normal Lenormand deck, and the 10 of Diamonds carries this profound spiritual message as helping you and guiding you towards a path of self-discovery and enlightenment. So spiritually, it reflects a sense of completion in some sense, and you're going to feel fulfilled when this happens. So you're at the pinnacle of a spiritual journey right today. This is the 8th of the 8th for me today in Australia. Now, the abundance is spiritual wealth. Could be you being rich in wisdom and in spiritual insights. And it's also about gratitude. It encourages you to be grateful for all your blessings and spiritual gifts. And it acknowledges spiritual progress and the divine guidance that is guiding you along the way. You know, it does promote generosity with your spiritual knowledge, so you may enlighten others on their path. And it also does represent completion, so it signifies the end of a cycle. You know, you've kind of reached a milestone in your spiritual journey here, Taurus. How beautiful is that? So let's see what else we got going on. We've got the key as the other spiritual card. Love the key. It's unlocking secrets, success, opening doors to your wishes and desires. And it is the overall universal divine energy. So divine intervening when when you need to break free from some habit or situation, a toxic situation. But it is the divine intervening when things are brought in intangible. So you could get a spiritual breakthrough, or you're going to be connected to the spirit world. You know, it does point out people in your life that are karmic, whether they are karmic relationships or soulmate connection. So maybe you've been with someone for a very long time and its completion has come to an end. You've learnt your lesson with this person and now it's time to move forward. But, you know, it could be a soulmate connection, someone that you've reincarnated with over and over again. It can be pets, can be family and friends and lovers, but it doesn't, always have to be. These are people that you've known in your past incarnation. So you've got the sun that's fallen out. How beautiful. The beautiful energy of Leo. So this is a strong indicator there is new beginnings coming. And particularly for some of you in terms of financial or material gain, it does symbolize prosperity, wealth and success for you. And it strengthens positive connotation. So it's like the universe is handing you this beautiful golden opportunity on a silver platter. And it's encouraging you, Taurus, to embrace the chance, seize that moment, harness the energy of your abundance, okay? But remember, it's not just about receiving, it's about making the most of what you've got. So that's another beautiful message. And we've got the Jed pillar, which is the cross in Lenormand. It's about religions of all types, principles that go along with it. About you having faith and believing in your spiritual path, and represents the places of worship, mosques, temples, churches, maybe an altar you have at home, maybe a garden you like to escape, where you want to have your own space and go within to think. And we've got two cards that have come out for this. We have the anchor, or three cards rather. Anchor, the crook and fail, which is the whip in Lenormand, and the moon. So the anchor signifies that you're going through a spiritual awakening and you're starting to realize your true nature and the purpose of your existence on the earth. So in this sense, with the Nine of Spades, it's a symbol of spiritual growth and transformation. It's encouraging you to embrace this change. And if you have any fears whatsoever, you're feeling stuck with the anchor, is that you confront and overcome your fears and seek truth and wisdom. Now, the crook and fail, which is the Jack of Clubs, is a symbol of a visionary dreamer. You know, you are capable of big things, but being met with a series of small blockages, okay? The divine is inspiring you after challenges. You know, you may have a boring daily life, you know, it's the humdrum routine, but it can be a good sign because it's also coming as a warning for you. There's this immense possibility for success, but also possibility to squander this chance if you become too distracted with arguments, conflict, and that type of energy. So you've got to be mindful of that. Now, the moon, the Eight of Hearts, is a symbol of long-term satisfaction, love and deep connections with others, and the universe at large. So it often arrives when you're at a crossroads. So, you know, you may have a choice to make here, Taurus. And for your love life, it could mean that you'll probably experience a big change. Or depending on your situation that you're currently in, it can suggest a high energy new relationship. Or, you know, potentially on the scale of a soulmate or a twin flame connection. Or it can mean turbulence and heartache in the short term. So whatever your situation. But it's come out today because you're being offered a chance at something great. But it's going to be up to you whether you look for it or want to focus on that area of your life. Okay, let's see what you're going to activate around the Lionsgate portal. And we've got the garden. Beautiful. So the garden is the Eight of Spades. It's telling me that you could be a light worker, an empath of some kind. It is a message to the spiritual healers out there of the world. And you have this higher calling that's beckoning you, Taurus. Just a little deeper, there's a very important message for spiritually attuned people here. It's the symbol of the light worker, and the universe is calling on you for an important reason. You know, this card can give you a lot of insight into your divine mission and how it impacts the elements of your life. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what else. So we got your part of fortune, which is your most happy place, your joyous place. So we have the God card. Could be about an informed gentleman. He has a private message for you with the Sun. It could be about his ambition and his success. He may be now having a lot of stability in his life, and he's a reliable man, very consistent on his journey. And this is after some sort of argument because of the moon is here. It's feminine energy, so it could be someone who's had a lot of hormonal issues. But this person's quite influential in this reading and being subtle at the moment, very popular in this social circle. So I feel like someone's here to help you, whether it's someone new or you're rekindling a relationship and making it stronger. But there is someone who is very popular. There is a private message from the spirit world for you, and because the veil is thin, you're going to be able to reap that message, Taurus. So that's all I have for the Lionsgate portal. But no, before I go, guys, I'm going to pull a Major Arcana card from the Animal Tarot and see how we go moving forward after the Lionsgate for you guys. So after mid-August, how is Taurus going to be? Please, Spirit. Oh, that one popped out. Thank you. Okay, we've got number 15, the Ego card, the Siamese cat. So like I said before, you may be feeling a little bit stuck with the anchor. So you're feeling trapped in some sort of situation. But that's only because that's in your mindset, okay? You may be focusing on material things. It's just asking you to break away from negative thinking so you can move forward. Be grateful for what's coming your way, your spiritual progress, the guidance you're being received from Spirit, your spiritual knowledge and sharing that, and helping others along the way. This is what's going to make you happy. So, just getting out, the number 15 breaks down to a 6. So that's the clouds in Lenormand, and that's telling me it's just a negative mindset. The clouds do not last for long. They do disperse. So all it's asking you is to get the clarity. You are transforming there with a butterfly. And you're on your way to a beautiful, beautiful future. So that's all I have for you, my Taurians. Love and blessings and lots of abundance to you guys. Bye for now.